Google released this thing called the Daily Hub with the Pixel 10, which is supposed to do AI to like bring all of your stuff together, calendar events. It's basically like the just Google Discover feed times 10, I would say, except it turns out it didn't work and Google pulled it already.
Okay. On one hand, I think this feature is totally inconsequential and doesn't matter. And on the other hand, I think this is completely galling, right? This is a brand new feature that they sold the phone with, right? A feature of your brand new phone was just removed.
Yep.
And I think particularly for the Pixel line, where, and it's particularly this year, the software is really all that's new. That's wild. That's what. Now listen, 0 people bought the phone for Daily Hub.
Sure.
Did Google even advertise this thing? I was trying to find more information on this, and it just isn't available because no one cares about it.
To me, I think we need to hold Google's feet to the fire for this because we held Apple's feet to the fire for it, right? And what Google is doing here is not as egregious as what Apple did, which is promise a version of Siri that not only doesn't exist, but like actively sucks. This is just Google being like, actually, what we're going to do with AI is we are going to fundamentally transform the way that you interact with your phone. And instead of just having like a sequence of apps that you open in order to do different kinds of things, you want to look at your calendar, you open the calendar, you want to look at your email, you open your email. Like, it actually doesn't have to be that way. And the idea that you could use AI to just be like, here's what matters to you. We have done the work of going into your apps and making sense of your phone for you. Like, that's the pitch. That is what everyone is trying to do. And for Google to be like, we did it, here it is. It's a cool feature of this new phone that you should totally buy. And then just mothball it out of nowhere. It's a bad look.
I agree. And it's like a feature of your phone that you potentially bought the phone for has now been removed. That feels just fundamentally wrong to me. Right? You still paid the same amount of money for the phone. You just can't use some of it anymore.
Yeah.
Now, I am very curious to know what was going so horrendously wrong with this feature that was basically just a glorified calendar that had been LLM'd. Like, what happened?